Namaste programs, and welcome to another long flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So we arrived in Nantes last time. We had a bit of a tour of Nantes as well, so we need to start off from Nantes. And the trip that I did through France 10 years ago now, maybe even longer, no, 10 years ago, that I'm replicating here. The next stop was La Rochelle, which is down here somewhere. But that's not much of a trip, so we're going to head north. So let's start at Nantes, and we want to end let's have a look at the Google map. Where is the nearest? That is the nearest one to La Rochelle. La Rochelle, which is here somewhere. So we'll land, oh yeah, La Rochelle. Set as arrival. So that would have been 21 minutes. But, so I think we'll go north to Rennes. And probably then just head out over the coast this way and then down. Should I actually do it as a marker? Yeah, why not? Okay, so let's see what do we got down here? What's this one? Add that. Ah, I see. It adds it in the wrong way. Can I change that? I cannot. Okay, so what does that mean? Does that mean I have to do it backwards? Interesting. Interesting indeed. Reset. So, Nantes is departure. Ile de Ré is arrival. We want this one. Add. We just want the city there. That done what I want? Yes, that. Alright. An hour and a half, that sounds about right. So we need to set our plane. We've got to have our 1111 tail number. We want air traffic control to refer to us by name. And that's Rennes Airlines Flight 11. Let's press fly. While it's loading, I'm going to go ask the cabin manager to get me a beer. Because yes, this pilot will be drinking. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the beer. It's the cabin manager, Chris. They'll be taking care of you all while you're sitting in the back of my plane here.
Rover Zulu Alpha 11 ready at runway 21 south departure. Rover Zulu Alpha 11 cleared for takeoff runway 21 south departure approved. Cleared
Thank you, ACC.
Runway 21 Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Alright, so we need our map, but we don't need it on screen, that's just for me. We need our... probably don't need that, we do want our ATC. We will be putting the AI off manage radio comms. For some reason that has gotten rid of my map. A little bit buggy. So since the last trip we did, there was an NVIDIA update for the drivers, and this game is running a whole lot better. So I've been able to up this, up the resolution a bit, the quality a bit, and also I hopefully have a bit more, bit better frame rate. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Namaste, users and programs. Welcome aboard Airlines Flight 11. Today we will be flying from Nantes over to Rennes, fly over Rennes, back down to the coast, and then all the way to La Rochelle in the south. I hope you have a pleasant flight. Let's get going. In the words of the immortal Robin Williams, this is your captain speaking. I've just downed a couple of beers. Let's get this baby up in the air and see what she can do. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing my navlog. We're going to want that. Start our stopwatch. So, heading 359 for 20 minutes.
Rover Zulu Alpha 11 continue for south departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Acknowledge that.
Nantes Tower Chess Rover Zulu Alpha 11 continue for south departure.
Alright, let's start our turn.
Chess Rover Zulu Alpha 11, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Acknowledge frequency change.
Nantes Tower Chess Rover Zulu Alpha 11 frequency change.
Actually, it was a bit early to start the stopwatch. We want to do that when we're basically level with the airport. Continue climbing here. Try to trim it up a bit. Oh, that's a bit much. Calm down. Tune Nantes approach. Request flight following.
Nantes approach Chess Rover Zulu Alpha 11 is type diamond to 62 1 miles west of Nantes. Request flight following. Chess Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Nantes approach. Squawk 1376. Air France 7730, you are 13 miles northeast of Nantes. Contact Nantes Tower on 118.65 when inbound on the approach.
Acknowledge squawk.
Squawk 1376 Chess Rover Zulu Alpha 11. Chess Rover Zulu Alpha 11 radar contact 2 miles northwest of Nantes, 3,600 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Start our stopwatch. Forgot to do it. That'll be about right. Acknowledge radar contact.
Copy Chess Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
fix up that trim just a bit so that we're going at about 10 degrees. We're off course a bit. Back we go, this way. The outskirts of Nantes. Big mall there. Beautiful day. As always, I have it on live traffic, live everything, live weather for the ultimate in immersion. Still only sort of medium settings on the flying. I don't need it to be completely fully simulated. Maybe as we continue to get better at this game and understand things a bit better, we might do that one day, but for now, sort of medium-ish. We'll be climbing up to, oh, we've got traffic up to our top left about 10 o'clock. Wow. This is just everything I've ever wanted, and I didn't even know it. Thank you, Microsoft. Thank you, Asobo. Thank you, everyone involved. Here's to you, he says, raising his beer. Oh, here we go. Acknowledge handoff.
123.75 for Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Tune to breast. Contact breast.
Breast center Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 119,500 feet. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 breast center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.92.
29 and 92, that's, I've already got that, we're good. Continue as planned. Alright, we can power back a bit. We are now at cruising altitude, maybe 70%, 72. There we go. Trim is pretty good. Ended up a bit high, ballooned up a bit, but hey, that's what I do. That's what I do. Let's head down a little bit, try to level it off.
Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 contact Nantes approach on 119.4.
Why is that? I just finished talking to them. Alright, acknowledge handoff.
119.4 for Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Alright, definitely need to trim down now. Tune to Nantes approach. Contact Nantes approach.
Nantes approach Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 1110,300 feet. Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Nantes approach continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902. Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11 contact.
This is just nutty. Acknowledge handoff.
Going to 123.75 Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Tune into Brest. Contact Brest.
Brest Center Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 1110,000 feet. Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Brest Center continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902. Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11 contact Nantes approach on 119.4.
No. You know what? I'm going to have to acknowledge handoff.
119.4 for Chas Rover Zulu Alpha.
Wait for them to put me on Brest again. Tune to Nantes. Contact Nantes. And when they ask me to, I'm not going to contact Brest until I'm further away, because this constant flipping between them seems a little bit odd.
Continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
I will show me the world. Here it comes. No one wants to talk to me. Acknowledge handoff.
123.75 Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Tune to Brest, but I'm not going to contact them. Awesome. Awesome, amazing, awesome. Alright, we should be about halfway. We've done 10 minutes now of a 20-minute flight. Let's try talking to the radio again. Contact Rennes. Contact Rennes. Or tune to Rennes. Contact Rennes.
Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Rennes approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger, roger.
Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 contact Brest Center on 124.8.
What? Why did it contact Rennes? Alright, acknowledge handoff.
124.8 Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
I tuned to Rennes, not Brest. Contact Brest.
Brest Center Chaz Rover
I mean the other way around. I don't know what's going on. This is nuts. This is nuts.
Alpha 11 Brest Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.92. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 contact Rennes approach on 126.905.
Okay. Can I do this in the plane? Where's the radio? I actually don't know where the radio is.
Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11, did you copy?
Will you shut the fuck up? Alright. Acknowledge handoff.
Going to 126.905 Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
On my screen it says tune Rennes approach. I don't want to talk to Rennes, I want to talk to Brest. So contact Rennes.
Rennes approach Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 1110.
Oh no, I want Rennes. I shouldn't have contacted them. So I'm heading to Rennes, right? Alright, we're just going to have to turn off flight following because madness. It's madness. Tune Brest Center, contact Brest Center.
Brest Center Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 1110,200 feet. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Brest Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.92. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
I don't even have time to press cancel flight following. Acknowledge handoff.
126.905 Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Tune to Rennes, contact Rennes.
Rennes approach Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 1110,000 feet. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Rennes approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.92.
Cancel flight following. Just got in there before he told me to change channels.
Cancel flight following. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Rennes approach, cancellation received. Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved.
And I meant to squawk? Oh well. Oh no. Tune Brest Center. There we go. Yeah, okay, tune. It keeps wanting me to tune to Rennes, then tune to Brest, tune to Rennes. It's just constantly changing. Anyway, I've cancelled it now. We can't be doing that. It's just a waste of humanity. I want to be as realistic as possible, but hey, I don't think that's how it would work in the real world. But the game is, I think, assuming that I'm trying to land at Rennes or something. Nice little town there. So I look away for 2 seconds and the plane has fallen out of the sky. No amount of trimming seems to help. I think the issue is my controller is so ridiculously sensitive. Just the slightest little touch, and even if I just rest my thumb on the stick, it's going to raise or lower my nose. So yeah, trimming doesn't help when it's that sensitive. Maybe I should turn the sensitivity down. I hear you ask. Well, maybe, but I kind of like it this sensitive, to be honest. Feels like a plane, a real plane. Chris, now where's my beer? Thank you, Chris. There's my beer. Thank you. Be able to see Rennes in the distance there somewhere. We're not that far away now. Is that it just below me? Is that it there in the middle of the screen now, or just next to my nose now? Is that Rennes? I don't know. I've never been there. Don't know what it looks like. Oh, it must be. Is that the ocean off in the distance, or is it just haze? I know I'm quite north, but am I seeing all the way to the top of the France there? Maybe. No, that's not Rennes. We're not. No, okay, another 3 or 4 minutes flying, and we should be at or near Rennes. This is the life, Stimpy. Following the road here, that is just haze. It's not, I'm not seeing the whole of France right in front of me. A bit far from the ocean still. Oh, we've got stuff loading in up there. That might be Rennes. We are pretty close now. Let's tune to Rennes approach and request flight following.
Rover Zulu Alpha 11 is type diamond to 62.7 miles southeast of Rennes. Request flight following.
Oh, we're loading some stuff in, that's for sure. Acknowledge squawk.
Squawk 2401 Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 radar contact 6 miles southeast of Rennes, 9,800 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Acknowledge radar contact.
Copy Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 contact Brest Center on 124.8.
Well, shit. Acknowledge handoff. So much for that. Tune to Brest. Contact Brest. And when I can, I will cancel flight following. I thought maybe that nonsense had stopped, but no. Look at this, Rennes gigantic. Maybe I have been there. Cancel flight following, thank you.
Brest Center Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 cancel flight following. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Brest Center cancellation received. Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved.
Hello, Rennes. Rennes. Rennes, je ne sais pas comment le dire. How interesting. Might have to fly low over that eventually one of these days, but for now I'm happy to see it from up here. Now, once we're over the top here, I wonder if my... There we go, it's changed. Perfect. So now we can turn. We reset the clock. Start it. Heading 239 for 24 minutes to Quiberon.
Heading 239. Roger that, roger, roger. I don't know how to talk on the radio, but I'm going to pretend to.
Look at this. Incredible simulation of the planet Earth. Oh, I'm so busy looking at I forgot to stop turning. Alright. This way. Straight on till dawn. Yes, Speedbird.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Speedbird 455.
Ah, the sun in my eyes, the lens flares of my thighs. This is why I don't write music. Ah, Chris, I need another beer.
Speedbird 455, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude.
Alright, I'm going to have to hand over to Jesus, my co-pilot. Here we go. Put him on autopilot. Why is he dropping me? I hope he's just taking me to 10,000.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Speedbird 455.
No, I don't know what he's doing. Alright. Then we can't trust Jesus. We're just going to have to head to the back of the plane ourselves once we get back up to proper flight heading, a proper height. Plane, top right, about 2 o'clock. Alright, well, Chris is asleep. Jesus isn't doing shit. Oh, I need to change my trim. Thank you, Jesus. I mean, surely the autopilot should be following my flight log. Where was he taking me? He was taking me off to the left.
Going to 120.15 Speedbird 455.
Okay, we're just going to have to go out the back ourselves and hope that we haven't crashed by the time we come back. Good luck to us all. Hang on. We're drifting sideways. Let's go. Let's go, Chris. You're useless. Okay, we're plummeting to Earth, of course. Of course, we're plummeting to Earth. Let's re-establish ourselves here. He also took me down to 55% power. Okay, right, that's what's going on. Okay, let's get our headset back on so that we can hear the stupid radio. Do I dare request flight following? There we go, let's do it. Request flight following.
Rover Zulu Alpha 11 is type diamond is 6210 miles west of Rennes. Request flight following. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 rest center. Squawk 6142.
Acknowledge squawk.
Squawk 6142 Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 radar contact 10 miles northeast of Lima Foxtrot X-ray Quebec 10,100 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Acknowledge radar contact.
Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11. Easy 2408, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 contact ran approach on 126.905.
God damn it. Oh, I'm still at full speed. That's what's going on here. Jesus Christ, I'm just... Who would have thought drinking alcohol would make it difficult to fly? Seriously. Okay. Acknowledge handoff. Fair enough.
Going to 126.905 Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
I'm not even going to bother tuning it.
Rest center pulling 1243.
Oh, it's the Goed Gidan Air Base.
Pulling 1243 rest center, continue as planned.
Bit of a crosswind, I think. Need to trim this way. Yeah, that's probably a bit much. Why am I losing so much height? Or altitude, as the kids call it these days.
Heading to the water over there, as you can see.
Maybe that was the water that I could see off in the distance. Anyway. How you doing back there, everyone? Hope you're enjoying the flight. Okay, we're 10 minutes into this leg of probably about 24 minutes. Depending on wind and speed and generally falling out of the sky because I went and got a beer out the back. Well, we can talk to Brest again, contact Brest.
Brest Center Ches Rover Zulu Alpha 1110,300 feet. Ches Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Brest Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Cancel.
Brest Center Ches Rover Zulu Alpha
That's right. Get cancelled.
Center cancellation received. Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet Ryanair 3209er.
Look at that. Look at it. It's so pretty. Look at the reflection of the sun on the plane.
Ryanair 3209er, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
We air Ryanair. What are you doing up there, you actual proper commercial flight? Hey, was that it there? Did I see a plane just there?
10,000 feet Ryanair
No, I
3209er.
thought I saw a putty tat.
I did see a putty tat.
Look at all this. It's so pretty. Oh, that was a bit weird. All these little towns scattered across the countryside, each with their tiny little churches. Well, some of them big churches. Oh, Meursault. Meurcon? Meucon? I don't know how you say it. Meursault, I'm gonna... Well, no, Meursault would be a cedilla, so what? Meurcon? Meucon? Alright, 17 minutes on this leg, another 7 or so to go, I imagine, I suspect. Looking at the radar, at the GPS, probably about right. Did this ages ago? Ah, that's better. The big city down there. I should know what that is actually. Drove up here, I think. What town is that? Looks like it's probably, judging by the Google Maps, let's see, where are we? We're there. Oh, that might be Pornic, my aunt. Well, my mother's cousin, so the French would call her an aunt. That's Saint-Nazaire. That's Saint-Nazaire, I think. Yes, no, Pornic's a bit further south. Alright, okay, enough touristing. We're off course. Can't be having that. I think this is Saint-Nazaire. But don't quote me on that. Pornic could be down there, maybe this area somewhere, I think. This would be Guérande somewhere here, which makes sel de Guérande, which is a rock salt, which is sea salt that's very famous. He says, pretending like he has any idea what he's talking about. Get this mouse off my screen, thank you. Me immersion. That sun reflection, so well done, so pretty. Here I am on a 6-year-old computer. I think my graphics card's probably 4 years old, maybe even more. GTX 970, and I'm on basically high end, but I've turned a couple of things down. So the buildings and the textures and everything are mostly high. Amazing. Amazing that they've done this. Alright, we're getting pretty close to our where we're supposed to be. Our next turn. I do wonder if I'm going to run out of fuel again. I haven't really looked into that part of the game yet, trying to make sure I get my fuel right and everything. Still really in the enjoying it and not trying to make it too hard on myself phase. Headed to the end of that island, I think, is Quiberon. Is it an island? Actually, yes, a little bit. There's a tiny little spillway there, whatever you call those things, under the sun there right now. It's such a pleasure to do, so relaxing. It's just wow. Meditation the game. It is maybe always connected. It might just be like a road bridge or something connecting. We'll call it a half island. An almost island. Quiberon. Be a cool place to visit IRL if we could. Well, I could. I am allowed to travel around France. And we are smack bang on 24 minutes now, so yeah, a little bit slow. The dropping out of the sky probably slowed us down a bit, but you know, it was for a good cause. Oh, he whistled. A good cause. A beer. Hello, no, I'm not landing. I'm just going to use you as a starting point to head down the coast, so sorry about that. Yes. We do have plenty of... what have we got in the back here? No one, just Chris and Jesus and a shit ton of beer. Well, that's for me, I'm afraid. I'd love to drop it off with you, but no, I wouldn't. I'd love to drink it. You shall have to get your beer supplies from other people, Quiberon. Alright, once this tickles over, should trickle over any second now, I would hope. There it goes. We can now turn and head down the coast for a... We reset the stopwatch. Start 38-minute jaunt down the Atlantic coast of France to our destination, La Rochelle. Really? I chose all the way over the water like this? Well, fair enough. Well, fair enough. We can have a look at these little islands. We've used 15% of our fuel, and so another 15 will get us to 20%, but that'll put us into that, we're in the reserve range, which I don't know how you transfer it across. Guess we will find out again. We'll try to do it. Cute little island. Let's find out what it's called. Google! Where are we? So that was Quiberon. It's called Houat. H-O-U-A-T. I think. And then there should be another little island again just in front of it. Oh yeah, there it is. And that's Hodik. Hodik. Yeah. It's the Hodik Island. Oh, Dick Island. Hello, ho, Dick Island. How are you? What have you got down there? Is that a soccer field, perhaps? They all have soccer fields, don't they? Isn't that what they all do? Hello, you're very cute. I like you. Well, getting like blind there. Couldn't quite figure out what I was looking at. Always a danger when you're flying. Let's try this again. We haven't had to change radio for a long while now, so maybe it'll just stick on breath.
Request flight following. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Rest Center. Squawk 4756.
4756.
Squawk 4756 Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 radar contact 15 miles southeast of Lima Foxtrot Echo Quebec 10,100 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Acknowledge.
Copy Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Acknowledge that, you dirty animal. Still would love to know where changing the fuel is. So, let's see. We've got our caution here, I don't know why. Let's see, what have we got? Fuel pumps? Maybe that's what we need to do. Turn fuel pump switch on. Where does it show me fuel? I mean, you'd think there'd be a fuel gauge somewhere. I'm sure it's here, I'm just not seeing it. Meanwhile, I'm diving into the ground. I wonder where it is. I just don't see a fuel gauge. I'm probably just blind as a bat, I guess. I'm also trying to fly, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Let's get back on course. Alright, what else have we got? Anything over here? Nothing that looks like a fuel gauge. Oh, hang on. Are these fuel gauges? No. Oil temp, coolant temp, fuel quantity. There it is. We're at 5. Okay. Alright, so that tells me where that stuff is. Alright, well, when we run out of fuel, because I think it's when, not if, we should have backup fuel in the auxiliaries, but I don't know how you get that fuel into the main tank. So I'm gonna, maybe the fuel pump? We will try that when we run out of fuel. And if that doesn't work, well, we will just cheat and give ourselves more fuel, but I'd like to try and do it properly first off. Oh. Too busy looking at the GPS, and I've dropped out of the sky. Of course I have. There we go. That's better.
Ryanair 3526 descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Ryanair 3526. Ryanair 3526, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Ryanair 3526.
5% still.
Speedbird 461, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
I see it from there. Yeah, that's what we want. There we go.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Speedbird 461.
Apparently a plane behind me somewhere. Yeah, look, there they are. Hello. They fields and whatnot there. Big farming area. And all this green stuff in the middle. What is it? What does it mean? Look at that little marina down here. All these farms. More farms, I guess. Another marina. Beaches. More beaches. Good beaches all over the place on this one. Love it. Chris, are you awake? No, it's up to me again. Alright, let's just see where the autopilot wants to take us. When I come back for my beer. Jesus, where are you taking me, Jesus? Well, he's definitely taking me somewhere weird. Give me my control back. Where are you taking me? What? Why wouldn't the autopilot? Yeah, alright. Yes, I've got you. I've got you, tower. Oh, let's not crash, destroy the plane just yet. Acknowledge handoff.
Going to 119er decimal 4 Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Tune Nantes approach.
Crest center Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11 8,100 feet.
Why did it do that?
Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11 Crest center continue as
Tried to put it, actually put me back on Brest even though I said contact Nantes. Cancel flight following if you're going to do that shit again.
Chas Rover Zulu Alpha 11 cancel flight following.
Well, don't know why, what the autopilot's doing.
Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved.
Right, so he's killed my engines. He's fucked with my trim. It just doesn't pay to put it on autopilot. I guess I'm supposed to be much lower or something? I don't know. We've got this shit back on. There we go. Oh, what an ordeal it is to get a beer from the back of the plane. Come on, climb, you fucker, climb. How are we doing on fuel? Still at 5. Get back up to 10,000 feet. At a 10-degree climb. Get back to following the correct direction. Slow it down a bit. Oh, having a bit of a hiccup there. Load, you fucker, load! It's probably a big town here or something. That's Nantes again, over off with that lake over there, maybe? I can tell you this, air traffic control wants me to contact Nantes approach, so we must be close to Nantes again. God damn you, ATC. Oh, Beauvoir, Fromentine. Alright, probably about halfway there to La Rochelle. We're now over the coast, so we can squiz at all these little towns, coastal towns. Soleil you get. Soleil. And it's not Nantes, it's Nantes.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, France, Soleil 3479er.
Racetrack down there. How are we doing? How's this fuel going? It's not changing at all. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That is also not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yeah, we're maybe 4% now. Soleil. I wonder if this is the same as... I was just giving control. What about this? Is he going to do it again? Yep. He's going to drop for reasons that I just don't know. I am a little bit off the course, so maybe that's what it's about. Maybe he's trying to get back on the... No, he was going the wrong way. I'm off to the right of the actual GPS line, and he was taking me off to the right there. He would have taken me further away from it. So I don't know. I don't know what the autopilot is doing. Surely the autopilot should be taking me on my flight plan. Well, I need to open my shutters. It's in the room here. So it's in what shutters? That's on the side of the plane here. Sorry, my immersion. Let's do that while the plane plummets out of the sky, no doubt. Cool air. The sun's gone down. Well, it's gone behind the building next to me. Well, look at it. That's a big town. I wonder what it is. Well, let's see. We're down here now. Where, is there an island over here somewhere? No. Well, don't know where I am then. Must be Les Sables d'Olonne, maybe? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Here's something else I need to figure out. Where is the radio? Say I wanted to turn the radio off. Comm mic. Use COM1 transmitter. Receiver audio. No alerts. We're running out of fuel. Do I try the fuel pump? Or does that just ditch my fuel? Why am I climbing so fast? What's my throttle at? It's 70%. Why is this so hell-bent on taking me up in the air all of a sudden? With the plane up here? Alright, I still want to know where the radio is. PA? Passenger assist. This is your captain speaking. Wind that's buffeting me around. Trying to find listen to. That's done nothing. Ah, comm audio level. There you go. Decrease comm audio level. Probably turn the radio off that way, I guess. Top standby and active calling frequencies. Still haven't quite run out of fuel. Fuel low. Fuel low. Left fuel low, right. Let's try right fuel pump. That done anything? Doesn't look like it's doing anything. That is not what was meant to happen when I do that. Come on. There we go. Left fuel pump. Pitot HT off. Pitot heat is now on. Why would I want pitot heat on? I don't know what that is. I assume that's how you change the fuel mix. I don't know how to use that. I guess I learnt that on the Cessnas back when I was flying, but I remember nothing about it. You have to, once you're at a certain cruising altitude, you change the mix, but I don't know how that works. I would need some training on it. So, what else would actually give me more fuel? More buttons are needed to be found, I guess. Oh wow, I can do the weather. Where's the weather? It's not working. Display. Oh. Interesting. Cabin heat control. Alright, we're flying off in a weird direction right now. We're plummeting because I wasn't looking at the controls. Going way too fast. Get back up to 10,000. Where are we? Probably about halfway there. Oh no, probably pretty close now actually. On our way to La Rochelle. Should I drop here and get some fuel? I don't know how to get fuel while I'm on the ground. I'll have to figure that out. Not the time to do it. Are we going to run out of fuel? Okay, let's go back to that. I was looking over here. Are there any controls for fuel? Anything on the roof? No? No? It is confusing. Well, I don't know how to access that reserve fuel. And at 25%, I think I'm gonna run out of fuel. Because the fuel pumps didn't do anything. The fuel pumps are on. Well, turn them off now. Gotta be something here, right? What's this? Front to back. It's just rudder trim. Test ELT, I don't know what that is. No, If it's not this fuel pump, then I don't know what it is. Pump 1, pump 2. Active for high mode. What's ECU, I wonder? All inoperative, so that's not what we're gonna... That's not gonna help us. Increase selected altitude. Decrease selected altitude. Synchronize to current heading. There must be some way of moving these fuel pumps, right? Moving this fuel. I don't know. I just don't know. Back to flying and having a look around. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. See what happens in 1%. Actually, what are we? Yeah, we're down to very, very low. Very, very low. Gonna find something. It's gotta be here somewhere. It's just down here. No idea. Maybe you can't do it while the engines are on. Question mark? Question mark indeed. I question everything. Here, airport below us. I should go down and get some fuel. But I'm not going to.
I like to live dangerously, he says as he hits 25%. Warning, low fuel, warning.
Nearly there, nearly there. Alright, well we should arrive in 2 minutes according to how long it was meant to take, but we're more than 2 minutes out, that's for sure. That probably means we should start descending, n'est-ce pas? Put it down to like 20% maybe? That'll help with the fuel. In fact, let's just drop it completely. Maybe not, maybe 10%. Like the airport's just on somewhere here. Well, let's hope I can find it. So let's see, I'm landing at LFBH. Ile de Ré 4, Tune La Rochelle Tower,
RR
request full stop landing.
Rochelle Tower, Ches Rover Zulu Alpha 11 is 11 miles northwest with Alpha to land. Ches Rover Zulu Alpha 11 La Rochelle Tower. Enter left traffic runway 27. Altimeter 29er to wind 272 at tree.
Runway 27, okay.
Enter left traffic runway 27 Ches Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Left. So if it's 27, that means it's going that way. I'll need to come in and around. Is that left? That's not left. Well, meant to come like this, I guess, actually. Yeah, that's probably what I'm supposed to do. Let's try it. We are so going to run out of fuel just as we come into land. Still can't really see the runway. It must be here somewhere. I see it on this thing. I can. Alright, so that's the runway. That must be, that's it there. Alright, cool. And so I need to hit the left hand traffic, go around like that and land. Alright. Get down to about 2,000 feet. Île de Ré. Hello, La Rochelle. Not sure if that La Rochelle there was. So where am I landing here? That's actually Île de Ré. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, we've hit our height, so let's give her a bit of energy. Get down into the downwind area. Flaps down to 1. Come out here a bit. Oh, another plane landing. Okay, a little bit further this way. That is runway 2000. I thought I'd gone mad there. Alright. Pull it back a bit. Next flaps. Oh, acknowledge. Yes, I did. Right, well, I'm trying to talk to you. There you go. 1. Let's get the gears down. Coming into runway 27. Here we go. Flare. Beautiful. Slow it down. Do I have to acknowledge that? Nope. Don't have to acknowledge that. Where is the next taxiway? Roger that. Wrong button. Go. I was trying to use the brake, not the accelerator.
Rover Zulu Alpha 11 exit runway when able.
I have exited the runway. I was able.
Rover Zulu Alpha 11 contact ground on 118.0.
Will do. Acknowledge ground handoff.
Going to 118.0 Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Up here for a second. Request taxi to parking.
La Rochelle ground Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 taxi to parking. Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway.
Acknowledge.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Chaz Rover Zulu Alpha 11.
Come on, let's go, let's go. Come on, why am I not going forward? There we go. Is that the parking over there? Over to the left, I guess. Where those two dudes are, I'll go park there. Another plane over there. I wonder if that's a player. Go talk to these two dudes. Yo, my dudes. Can I get fuel? Control R does not... I thought that would be request fuel. Guess not. Is there ground services? Back to clearance? No. No, I don't know how you refuel when you're on the ground. I'll have to learn that. Anyway, time to... So these pumps... Let's just turn the engines off. Without 5%. I wonder if I turn on the fuel pumps. Can you hear that? Not doing anything though. Alright, well, turn that off, turn that off. Turn everything else off. We have arrived. Hope you enjoyed the flight, ladies and gentlemen, programs and users. This is La Rochelle. Tomorrow we'll have a fly around, a tourist fly of La Rochelle. But for tonight, find your hotel, rest up, and I hope you enjoyed flying Zen as fuck Airlines. See you tomorrow.